And the first of my charity finds for this week is this absolutely phenomenal hand embroidered nature scene in this beautiful wooden vintage frame. Now, you might have noticed in a vlog a couple of weeks ago, I actually panned past this in some charity shop footage that I filmed, and whilst I was editing it, I just thought, it just kept playing on my mind. I thought, oh my god, it's just so beautiful, why did I leave that there? And I mentioned it to my husband, not expecting him to do anything about it, and he actually went off that weekend and came back and surprised me with it. How amazing is that? It cost £50, which I don't think is too bad, seeing as, I mean, it's got an absolutely gorgeous frame with it. There is a little bit of it coming away there, but it's not too bad. I'm sure I can play about with that and make that okay. I'm not sure if I can show, I'm in a very tight little spot here, but it's got a lovely veneered back there, and it's just absolutely stunning. I absolutely love it. And yeah, I just thought that'd be a lovely addition to my studio. So what I'll do now is I will sit down and show you the rest of my finds from the week. But yeah, isn't it beautiful? Stunning. Hello, how are you all doing? It is time for another haul, and today's video is everything that I found in many different charity shops throughout last week. So let's get cracking with it. Oh, did that splash up then? Oh my god. Right, leave that over there and stop trying to throw it everywhere. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is I bought 3 bags of broken jewellery from a local charity shop and went and picked them up. Did pay over the odds for quite a bit of that, to be honest, but it's the same charity that I got the amber necklace from, so I do tend to spend a bit more with them than I would other places. I also asked in some other local charity shops for broken jewellery, and I got another bag. So those 4 bags I will be doing separate videos on, and because they're small amounts, hopefully they'll be quite quick little videos. I am going to try and get some filmed today, although the sun is setting again and I'm aware that the lighting isn't too great with my videos. I need to get myself a good setup really. I've got a ring light, but it kind of really washes it out, so I don't really want it, because that will bleach out any detail or anything. I do find natural light the best, so I'm going to do what I can. But today has been a bit of a nightmare. My mum had to go into hospital, and so I'm a bit late starting to film, but I need to film when I've got the time. So cracking on, I've been buying lots of photo frames. I've got so many photographs that I want to frame, so I'm always on the lookout for lovely little photo frames that I can use to frame all our memories. And this one is a gorgeous John Lewis one that I got for £3. The next one is, it looks like a, I don't know, is it silver plated or something? It does have, where was it, some little hallmarks there. I don't know if they'll come out there. I don't think it's silver by any means. There's a lot of tarnish to it, which I know obviously can be silver, but looks more damage in some areas. So I think that if anything, it's silver plated, but I will look into that more. But that cost 30p. And I got another double photo frame, which is brand new, John Lewis, little square photo frames there, and that was £1. I got another couple of wooden ones. They kind of like family members of each other, one with a darker pattern across the horizontal and on the vertical as well, and they're £1 each. Another little lovely textured photo frame for £1. I like having ones that are all different, so this is fantastic for me. And another one which is, I mean, this is like quite a cheapy one, but it's fine, and that also was £1. It looks like the back's been put on that wrong, but there we are. And another one with a wood grain, slightly bigger frame, which was also £1. So lots of photo frames there. Now I will move on to, ooh, excuse the noise. Now I'll show you that after this one, because I'm always on the lookout for band t-shirts, because me and my husband are really into music. My husband used to be in a band. He's composed for a lot of things as well. And I bought a Stevie Nicks t-shirt. Don't be a lady, be a legend. Yeah, I don't know if this was a, because it's actually printed on 100% cotton t-shirt, but I actually thought that was a Gildan print t-shirt, but it's not. So this could be a fake then. I was hoping this was like official merchandise, but perhaps it's not. But yeah, there's that there, and it's got Silver Springs, Stevie Nicks, and lyrics on the back there. So because of that, I actually thought that was a legitimate official t-shirt. Something I'll have to look into, but really cool nonetheless. love Stevie Nicks. And whilst I'm in my Stevie Nicks era, that day when I was in the charity shop, I also came across a shawl. And I thought, wow, why not? Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous. Oh, the Stevie Nicks t-shirt was £4 and the shawl, it was only £1, wasn't it? I mean, how gorgeous is that? Perfect for spring evenings. And yes, it's black, but I do like to goth it up a bit at times. I'll just move those out the way. So I also managed to find, let's move that one out of the way quickly, 4 tubs of broken beads, well, not broken beads, broken necklaces, lots of beads for 50p each. And I wasn't going to leave them there. And some of them, like in this little tub here, if I can get it open, there we are. They're all these lovely glass beads, really gorgeous. Look at that little bobbly fella. Really nice. And so I'm sure I can do something with those. Aren't they great? And this one's got some wooden beads in it, and then some faux pearls, and you never know, maybe some real pearls in there, and another load of sort of faux pearl ones. But for 50p each, I thought, well, might as well, hadn't I? I'm sure there's something I can do with it. Okay, and also in another charity shop I found another. I'm really loving brooches at the moment, and I found this. Unfortunately, there are at least two, is it 2 stones missing? I haven't got my glasses on, but yeah, there are some stones missing, but you wouldn't notice it if you were just wearing on a blazer or something. And I just really loved it. My favourite colour is green. That's just absolutely stunning. And yeah, I mean, you can see it's a costumey piece. You can see that it's not like a nice fine metal or anything. So I'm sure that's just plastic, to be honest. Is that plastic? Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel, I don't think it's glass. It doesn't feel cold. But yeah, I just thought it was really, really, really pretty. And I think that was £3. It was either £2.53, I think. Gorgeous. Love, that's for me. And if I can replace the stones, I mean, I should think that would be quite easy to replace. You're always getting broken bits that have got little tiny stones like that in them, so I'm sure I'll be able to sort that out somewhere along the line. And in the same charity shop, by the way, in the same charity shop, I actually found 3 dresses that I donated. They were the larger size ones because I've lost quite a bit of weight, and it was really good to see them in there, and I hope someone picks them up and finds them. They're still really good condition. But I bought this. Now it was £2. Gorgeous little retro mug. I haven't peeled the sticker off yet to see who the maker is, but there is a stamp. Tams, is that? Made in England? I'll have to look into that. I just thought it was really nice. I love that kind of, I mean, it's green. And I just really loved it. And I thought that is the perfect flat white mug, don't you think? And I need to start making more at home because we are spending way too much money on takeaway coffee at the moment. So yeah, perfect little flat white mug. Gorgeous. If I can find some more of that, I'll be really chuffed. So moving on to another one. Our garden is absolutely filled with daffodils at the moment, and I wanted a little vase for it because I tend to use old jars for vases, not meaning to rhyme there, but I do. I tend to repurpose certainly larger jars. And I quite like that look, to be honest, and I will still keep doing that. But I saw this vase and I really liked it. It's like a kind of aquatic, kind of, it's not embossed, is it? Because then that would be indented. I don't know, that kind of pattern on it. And is that a fish there? Oh, there's the fish up there. Look at that, is that an angel fish? I just thought it was really nice, and it was reduced to £1.50, and I thought, well, that's screaming out to get some daffodils put in it, isn't it? Yeah, I thought that was gorgeous. Really lovely. £1.50. God, I am lucky at times, I know. Right, moving on to another little bit of ceramics. This was a little matching set, which is, please excuse me, it's a little mug here with a musical note carved into it and a coaster, and I love the black and white stripe, very Beetlejuice, very Tim Burton, and it's by, is that Lil Riley? Need to look into that, need to Google it. But yeah, I thought that was really gorgeous. And we're quite musical people at home, me and my husband, and so yeah, I just thought another little lovely addition. I'm starting to collect mugs, aren't I? That's not that that's a bad thing. You can never have enough mugs. So moving on now is some books. I'm mental. I know. I just cannot have enough books. I really need to earn money to be able to buy a big house and create a library. My mum would be so proud of that. I need to do it for my mum. But yeah, if I show you my 3 for £1 books first, they were either 50p each or 3 for £1. I saw Digging Up Mother by Doug Stanhope. I used to watch Doug Stanhope quite a bit. I haven't seen any of his stuff for a while actually, but thought I'd give that a go. The second book is Philippa Gregory's Tidelands. Now I wasn't sure if I had this, but basically it was free by buying the other 2 books. So I thought, well, if I've got it, I can always give it to my mum. But yeah, really like Philippa Gregory. And the last book, Daphne du Maurier with Rebecca. I've never read this. I was chatting to the lady in the shop and she said, oh my God, I love that book so much. I said, you know, the amount of reading I've done over my life, I've never read it, which is absolutely criminal. So I picked up a copy and I will be making a start on that whenever I've got so many books on the go waiting to be read. Quite tragic really, but I will get to it at some point, and I've been wanting to read that for a while. Now moving on, I got this Clive Barker Revelations for 10p, and I more so got that for my husband really. Just a little comic book from Clive Barker. Yeah, so I'm sure my husband will enjoy reading that. I don't know what that is there, lots of paperwork. Another book is Chic on a Shoestring, which is what I'm trying to do with all my charity shopping at the moment. And to go back to my weight loss, I had lost 6 stone. Now I have put 2 stone back on. It's been a year and a half and I will get back on it, as my soon-to-be channel will show. I'll be documenting it on my Kate Eats channel from the 9th of March, is when I go back on my diet. But yeah, I'm hoping to lose some more weight and continue building my wardrobe in smaller sizes through buying from the charity shop. And hopefully this book will give me some ideas. Oh, it does look good. And another book that I got, I didn't say how much that one cost, did I? So the Clive Barker one was 10p and Chic on a Shoestring was £1.50. Now another one is, I love our walls being covered in artwork, whether it's ours or photographs as well, things that we've done together, you know, really special things. I don't like buying artwork unless it's, you know, I certainly wouldn't, no offense to anyone that does, but wouldn't kind of go to B&Q and buy a print or anything. I try to buy stuff that means something or create something ourselves, or use photographs as well of our lives together, and you know, beforehand as well. And I thought Creative Walls, this was £2, and I just thought it would be good to give me some ideas of how to curate our collections on our walls. So how to display and enjoy your treasured collection, it says there. That looks really good. £2, insane. Now my last book I got for £3, and it is Jewellery Making a Beginner's Guide. So as you can see, I really want to get going with my jewellery making, and rather than just, I mean, you can buy findings and you can obviously put things together, and that's fantastic, and I will be starting to do that kind of thing. But I really want to get into soldering again, really want to get into creating my own pieces by buying, you know, my own metals and putting together my own designs, and that's fantastic for that. I do have a few jewellery making books. I don't know if I've got any to hand. Are there any? There's somewhere. I've got quite a few, and I haven't got this one though, so I thought, well, you know, that would be really useful. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my, sorry, I clapped next to the mic again, didn't I? Gosh, height of professionalism. I hope you enjoyed my haul for last week, and I will see you for, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this because I've got 4 jewellery bags to go through, so that's 4 videos, and I'm going to put this out on the Friday, so you might have had a couple of jewellery hauls already. I'm hoping that I can get a couple out before this goes out, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I hope you're all incredibly well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.